Let's talk about love and the narcissistic gang stalkers. Narcissistic gang stalkers have a funny way of trying to make you feel that you have to be someone other than yourself in order to be loved. And so my question is that really love? And from what we know and understand about narcissistic gang stalkers, that they're incapable of love, but they're always trying to get you, or trying to make you feel, I should say, that you have to be someone else or act a certain way or become something that you're not when you're around them in order to receive their love. Narcissistic gang stalkers are always testing you. They test your loyalty when they know that they are not loyal. They test your compassion when they know they have no compassion. They test your empathy when they know that they're incapable of empathy. They test your willingness to give your all, to give 100%, to be 100% with them when they know that they're not being 100% with you. You see, their love or their fake love is always divided. But in the end, when you read and study about narcissism is all about self-love, grandiose love, that they deserve more love and attention than anyone else in the world. They're deserving of everyone's love and attention. And there's no room for anyone else to receive love or attention when they're present. You see, narcissistic gang stalkers always want you to jump through hoops to prove your love for them and to prove that you are deserving of their penny's worth of love. But I came to encourage you on today that you don't have to twist and contort yourself. You don't have to run through hoops or jump over walls. You don't have to bend over backwards and be someone other than yourself in order to feel worthy of deserving anyone's love. There's not a person in this world that's worth you doing all of that. God is a God of love, and He loves everyone. And even God does not require us to bend over backwards and jump through hoops and run over walls and run through fire and almost drown in water, to be worthy or deserving of His love. You see, as human beings, we are deserving of love just because we're here, just because of we are who we are. And narcissistic gang stalkers will test you as far as who you are. And so you have to be grounded enough in yourself to know that anyone who tries to make you feel that you're not deserving of their love, their time, and their attention, well then, you're hanging around the wrong person, or you're hanging around the wrong people. You haven't really found your tribe. You haven't really found your people. If you always have to be someone other than who you are in order to feel worthy and deserving of a person's attention. When I think about that, that's just giving someone too much power over you, that they can make you feel such a way that who you show up as is not good enough. It's not the way you wear your hair. It's not the clothes that you wear. It's not the designer clothes that you wear that make you deserving of love. It's not the car you drive. It's not the house you live in. It's not your job. It's not the money that you have in the bank. It's not your race, creed, or color. It's not the color of your eyes. It's not the shape of your lips. It's not the curves of your hips. It's not any of that. It's not any of the material stuff that so many people focus on in order to feel loved or in order to give their love to someone. It's not any of that stuff. It's not the outward appearance that makes us worthy of love. The word says that man looks at the outer appearance, but God looks at the heart. And so if your heart is not good enough, if your heart is not welcome in certain circles in order to feel loved and received and respected, then you need to remove yourself from that circle. It's better to be alone than to go through the frustrations of doing everything you can to fit in, to feel loved, only to be rejected, or only made to feel that, you need to do more, more, more. And that's something that the narcissists, they will do. They will make you feel as though you need to do more, more, more. But strangely, when you first meet them, in order to draw closer to you, in order to get, into your heart, into your soul, they will make you feel that everything you do is great, fantastic, amazing. But as soon as they feel that they have you in their grips, or that they have you where they want you, or they've extracted enough from you in which they don't need what you have anymore, or they've drained you of what you have. They've drained you of your virtues. They've drained you, or, they've taken or copied your identity so much and who you are and what you represent and what you can be, to the point that they start to almost show up as you. Then that's when the game begins. That's when they start to make you feel as though you need to do more. What you did yesterday is not good enough for today. And that's just all trickery. It's all deception. It's all manipulation. If what you did yesterday for a person is not good enough today, if they won't receive it today, then they won't receive you. And you need to get to a point of where you don't need their acceptance and validation. That's the big issue. Acceptance and validation. Too many times, as targeted individuals, we're in search of acceptance and validation. But oh, how wonderful it is when you get to a point where you don't need their acceptance or their validations, where their looks, their disappointing or disapproving looks, don't impact you anymore. You've grown beyond that. You're comfortable in your own skin. You know who you are. You know that you're worthy of love because you love yourself. You know that you are worthy of respect. You know that you don't have to lower your dignity anymore to fit into this box that a narcissistic gang stalker decides to try to place you in. You're bigger than that box. And I come to encourage you today that if anyone has attempted to put you in a box, take a look at that person. Take a look at how they show up in the world. Take a look at what they're giving and what you're receiving from them. Take a look at the type of person who would try to do anyone like that, who would try to place someone in a box in order to extract what they need. A narcissistic gang stalker is a very desperate person. On the outside, they appear to have it all together. They appear to have it all. They appear to be in love with themselves. They appear to respect themselves. But in reality, they don't. They don't. And it shows. Remember this. The way a person treats you is not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of that person. The way a person treats other people is a reflection of their own heart, their own mind, and their own conscience or lack thereof. It was never about them, my friends.